Hello everyone. Listen, before we get right into this, I want you to like, share, and subscribe if you love seeing videos about this stimulus payments. I mean, we have a lot to share with you today. Some of it is going to be a recap, but we just want you to know what's going on in the stimulus payment world, all right? So there's a lot of people that are saying, man, CJ, where's my money? Right? This $1,200 is not getting to me yet. Why is that? Well, folks, you got to realize that it is a real effort for the government, okay, for these different agencies to get your money to you simply because, number one, these are unprecedented times, and number two, the system wasn't exactly geared for situations like this, okay? Just to give you an example, there are different agencies and they have different systems, okay? For example, the IRS, right? They have two portals. One portal is for the filers, right? And another portal is for the non-filers, okay? The non-filers, they can put their information in one portal so they can get their checks, and then the filers, right, they have to input their information. However, it's basically going to be an updated version of their direct deposit information that they will be inserting into that. Now, we got those two portals, right? But there have been glitches, right? Has anybody here experienced any glitches? Go ahead and comment, right? So there have been glitches, and there have been people that have been saying, man, I can't input a zero, you know, I can't tell the truth when I input my information because I didn't receive a refund and I didn't owe the IRS, but it's not letting me go forward. And so what they did was this past week, they went ahead and fixed those glitches. All right, that get payment status tool has actually been fixed. Now you can get payment status, all right? You can get greater access for those who filed in 2018 and didn't have a direct deposit. And you can also submit a zero now. Okay, you can submit a zero now on the portal now that that has been fixed. On a more sobering topic, there have been stimulus checks going out to deceased taxpayers, right? And of course, those are the ones that have filed in the 2018 and 2019 years. But the families, the IRS says is supposed to go ahead, and they're expected to, right, pay that money back to the IRS. But those payments have been going out there to the deceased taxpayers. And so a lot of you who are wondering, man, where's my money going? Well, some of it is that as well. So there are glitches. There are deceased taxpayers that are getting paid instead. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a trend. So there's a reason why you're not getting your money yet, but please don't lose hope, okay? For those that are on Social Security recipients, okay? Listen, if you have dependents, right, and you have already filed, because you had until April 22nd, noon of April 22nd, to file for your dependents that are under the age of 17, you can expect your check, right? But if you have not, right, filed for your dependents, you're not going to be getting that $500 at least this year. You can file in 2021 and you can get the payment then, okay? For those that are on SSI, Supplemental Social Security Income, and low-income vets, it'll be early May when you get your paycheck. There are some that are on the Social Security. They have actually gotten their checks on the 29th of April. Those that are without the dependents or did not file for the dependents as of yet, and those that are on SSI and are the low-income vets, you have until May 5th. Okay, May 5th. To file for those dependents, so you can get those $500 each, up to 3 dependents. And if you don't, right, if you go past that deadline, then of course you will have to wait until 2021, okay, for that. Now, Social Security recipients, your time has passed, like we said. Remember, folks, the government is mailing out these checks that are 5 million, right, checks a week. Okay, so that's the increments, 5 million a week. So you think 5 weeks, that's 25 million checks that have gone out. Now, there have already been over 88 million, right, checks that have gone out in the tune of $158 billion. All right, and so we've already made a video on that and the statistics in each state, so you can go ahead and check that out. If your bank, right, if your bank information was entered any day until noon this past Tuesday, then you should be receiving a payment date by this Saturday. Okay, so 2 days from now, right, Saturday, you should be receiving a payment date. Okay, and after you receive that payment date, it could take 14 days for you to receive that check. All right, and so we understand that there are non-filers. Okay, those that do not have to file, right, and the supplemental social income, all right, and the low-income vets. Many do not have to file. Okay, that didn't file for the last 2 years, and you're wondering, well, am I going to get a payment? Yes, you're going to get a payment. There's just some glitches that the government has to clear up, and that's going to take some time. All right, so yes, you'll be receiving that payment date, but realize that this is something that is unprecedented and hasn't taken place before, so that's why it's taking longer than usual. All right, so folks, hey, don't worry, the money's coming. All right, it's going to be coming. Just update that information. They updated the portals there for you, and so that's why it's taking that long. All right, so listen, folks, I just want you to have the money that you need, you know, to pay the bills, because May's bills are coming, and you need some of these right here to ensure that you can pay those bills on time. So there's a lot of people that are actually, right, paying their rent, right, and with these stimulus checks that they're getting. So that's a good thing. What are you doing with your stimulus check? Could you go ahead and share? You know, share it with us. Comment, like, subscribe, share it to everybody, right? Because everyone needs to know more than they know. All right, folks, God bless, and you guys have a great time.